Hello everyone. I'm preparing to unlock JEVAN'S holocron and delve into the vast knowledge within. And this time, I'm going to do another Wookieepedia reading. And tonight, I'm going to be talking about Darth Nihilus. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. And I'll get right to it after this. And I quote, "He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh, and in his wake life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger." Mar. Darth Nihilus was a human male who reigned as a Dark Lord of the Sith during the era of strife following the Jedi Civil War. Before becoming the Dark Lord, he lost everything during the Galactic Republic's war against the Mandalorian Neo-Crusaders. He survived the activation of the Mass Shadow Generator superweapon during the war's final battle at the planet of Malachor 5, which surrounded the planet with a destructive special phenomenon known as a mass shadow that obliterated almost everything and everyone on and around the planet. Experiencing the shadow made Nihilus' hunger for the Force energy and the affliction began to ravage his body. In his pain he became a wound in the Force, and was found by a seeker of such things, the Sith Lord Darth Nihilus, who told him that she could teach him to feed his endless hunger. He accepted her offer of apprenticeship at the Nihilus Academy of Malachor 5, and over time he became one of the three concurrent Dark Lords of the Sith. Together, the three formed a triumvirate. The trio chose individual names for themselves, with Darth Nihilus becoming the Lord of Hunger. The apprentice grew in strength during his training and eventually became stronger than Triana and overpowered her. Sion beat up Traya, while Nihilus sapped her energy before the two Sith exiled her and combined their powers to sever her ties to the Force. Thus, Lord Nihilus took Traya's place and became Sith Emperor and Dark Lord of the Sith. Nihilus' affliction developed to the point where the Dark Lord was forced to call upon the dark side of the Force to encase his spirit within his armor to stay alive. Sion and him then began the Dark Wars and the Jedi Purge, causing the virtual extinction of the Jedi Order. Nihilus was also responsible for the devastation of the planet Qatar, killing and absorbing the Force energy of the Jedi at the Conclave on Qatar, along with every other living thing on the world, save one mere Aluka woman named Mar, whom he would take from the surface and make his shadow hand. 1 year later, Nihilus sensed a growing presence in the Force, and sent Mar to investigate and destroy it. The presence was a female Jedi, Mitra Sirik, also known as the Jedi Exile, who was on a quest to find the remaining Jedi Masters who had survived the Purge. When Mar attempted to assassinate the woman, Sirik defeated her and convinced her to turn to the light side of the Force in the process. Although Nihilus returned to lurking the fringes of known space, the Dark Lord was eventually tricked by Tyra into initiating the Battle of Telos IV in an attempt to absorb a Jedi Academy that actually lacked any Force sensitive aside from the head mistress. At Telos, Nihilus met a large fleet comprised of Republic and Mandalorian forces and distracted him while the Sith Lord's flagship, the Ravager, was secretly boarded by a small force consisting of Sirik, Mar, Mandalore, the Persevere, and his Mandalorians. The group eventually defeated Nihilus, made their escape, and destroyed the Ravager. I can't open my master's JEVAN'S holocron any longer. So until next time then, I hope everyone gained wisdom from this, and please come back next time I open my master's holocron for more pieces of the galaxy's truce through the Force. And may the Force be with you always.